have scheduled a trip to take the ladies to the Museum of the Wonderful Mitochondria. Now, Jackie, we barely want to know each other's names. Now, Jackie, she's really not making any sense. Because if you're going to bring Megaphone Simone in there, then you already know they're going to kick us out of there. Now, I don't know what Heavenly has told you, but what I can say is that I'm not loyal to nobody. Okay, I apologize for calling her Megaphone Simone. Okay, I won't say it again, Megaphone Simone. Okay, I apologize for that. I won't say it again. Learning is good for the soul. I don't want to learn about no history. I got on a fur coat. Now, I don't know why Quad thinks she God gift to the earth, but, she's really not. But I apologize for saying that. I won't say it again, because she's not God's gift to the earth, but I apologize. One thing that y'all need to know about Miss Quad is that I'm like a baby giraffe. Knock me down, I'ma stand up tall. Okay, honey? I don't care about Quad. I got on a fur coat. And I'm married to Cecil! Miss Ma'am, are you eating a whole grape? Where's the Patron? Cut it into quarters. I am a doctor and OBGYN! Honey, and I'm gonna keep my eyes on the horizon, on the prize, honey, okay? Toya is the smartest person I've ever met, she said on opposite day. I apologize. Eugene! Daddy, I said I won't say it again. You know, I think of myself as a very quiet person.
Oh my goodness, she hit Married to Medicine right on the nail. Anyhow, I'm officially out of the loop because I did not know that Married to Medicine reality star, dentist, and business owner Dr. Heavenly decided to run for office and is now running for Congress in hopes of being elected as a Georgia State Representative in District 93 under the Democratic ticket.
District 93? I'm ready, and I'm walking in my purpose. I bring a unique and needed voice, a black woman doctor under the gold dome that's powerful, that's perspective, that's present, and that's exactly what Georgia needs right now. I stand before you not as a politician, but as a mother, a wife, a doctor, a business owner, and a proud servant of this community. I'm running for state representative in District 93 because I believe this is bigger than politics.
Alright, so in June, Dr. Heavenly said that she was running, and now, in a recent interview with People magazine, she explained her motives for running. In her statement, Dr. Heavenly said, "I'm not a career politician, I'm a mom, a doctor, and a business owner, and I'm not afraid to stand up for what I believe in. I'm running to serve, and I'm ready to work. I'm running because too many families are being left behind, while politicians protect the wealthy and the connected. I promise to fight for you, for better schools, better healthcare, real police reform, and true economic opportunity. This election is not about me, it's about us." Now, the other day, Dr. Heavenly jumped online to discuss the government shutting down and then opening back up without the Democrats really getting a thing, because the Republicans were over there like this.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Hey guys, Dr. Heavenly here. Listen, I just came in to talk to y'all for a second, but you know what? I want to tell y'all, this is a bad deal for District 13 and for America. It looks like the Democrats in Senate have caved to shut down for the promise of a vote on the ACA. But let's be real. Nothing from Republicans say that they will keep their word. Meanwhile, folks at home are struggling. Healthcare costs are through the roof and families can't keep up. Money that should be going to rent and transportation or just putting food on the table has been swallowed up. Listen, people are sick. People are dying. And tonight they still don't have the answers. Just more of the same out of Washington. And listen, I'm sick and tired of it. And that's why I'm running to call out the BS to power. Because enough is enough.
Now, despite the fact that Dr. Heavenly is out here hitting the pavement and campaigning hard for a seat in Congress, in an interesting twist of events, one of Dr. Heavenly's co-stars on Married to Medicine, Toya, said that if given the opportunity, she would not, N-O-T, not vote for Dr. Heavenly.
Now this last one is a little messy.
Okay.
It's a quick answer.
Okay.
Does Heavenly have your vote?
No, she doesn't. But for me, yes, absolutely, unequivocally.
I'm not one of those individuals who are just going to vote for someone just because they're my friend. You know, you have to show me that you're worthy of the position. And right now, we need to take it very seriously. We have a lot of people in positions in office, and it's a mess. And I'm not going to add to the mess, you know. So when she shows me that she's cleaned herself up and that she's polished and she knows how to answer the questions in a way that's for the people, she'll have my vote. But as a no.
Wow, that's grimy. Because you would think that somebody who you were once cool with, who you worked with for years, would vote for you faster than they would vote for some stranger. I mean, for real, if I was mad cool with somebody and then I ran for Congress and they said they wouldn't vote for me, I would be salty. Anyhow, I'm gonna need for you to vote for me right now by hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too? And also, let me know something. If you were to run for office today, do you think that your best friend would vote for you? Let me know down below. Alright, so after Toya said that she would not support Dr. Heavenly in her run for Congress, Dr. Heavenly had a chance to respond while she was standing next to her campaign manager, who just so happens to be her other co-star, Quad. And this is what she had to say.
We had some conversations with Toya, and she had some not so interesting statements about you running and that she felt like you weren't polished. And a lot of the comments did not agree with her. They felt that as a black woman, kind of set our community back.
Thank you. Listen, first and foremost, I just hate that I did not educate Toya on that she's not even in my district. She cannot vote. And we had the conversation. She does not know what a state representative does. She damn sure don't know what a congressperson goes. But let me talk to you about why I'm running. I'm running because I'm the child with no windows. You remember that episode? I grew up on government assistance. I watched my mom work really hard, and I see burns on her arms when she worked in the laundry, right? Until she could get free child care so she could go back to school, right? My dad was a disabled veteran, 100% disabled, died with Agent Orange. I am a two-time HBCU graduate, Meharry Medical College and FAMU, right? And they're stripping away the loans and the funding for HBCUs. My son was arrested. He came home safely, but so many of our boys don't. And that's why I'm running for Congress, because in my district, where she said that she would never live in and that she was above my district, they don't have a voice. So many people don't have a voice. And I'm going to be that voice. I'm going to use my platform to be a voice that's unvoiced, unapologetic, and unafraid to speak up and speak out for my people. And that's why I'm running. But I don't think Toya gets that. We're making some things happen. Thank God for that.
Alright, so after hearing what Toya had to say and what Dr. Heavenly had to say, a couple of people jumped on TikTok and they were like, wait a minute, I think you should actually vote for Dr. Heavenly if you're in Georgia, because number one, she doesn't need money, she's doing this because she wants to help the people, and Dr. Heavenly will say whatever needs to be said, including going after Trump, because ain't nothing better than a reality TV star versus a reality TV star.
Did y'all see Toya saying that she won't vote for Dr. Heavenly because of who she is and how she is? And again, Toya's not using her noodle as per usual, okay? Now, I like her on Merit to Medicine, but we don't need her speaking up and talking about things that affects like our political climate and stuff like that, because she doesn't have the mental capability to do such a thing. So let's talk about what a congressperson do. Like, they affect our day-to-day lives. They vote on laws, funding, and stuff like that that affects our day-to-day, and they can also block out certain things coming from the top. So let's talk about Dr. Heavenly and her personality and why I think she's a good fit. Dr. Heavenly has been on Merit to Medicine for years. She is known for saying shit that goes against the crowd, that goes against people that she knows she's gonna get backlash for, and she said it in damn ways. She has a successful medical practice that's been out there for years, so she already has fame and notoriety. She already has millions, so she doesn't need this job. She doesn't need to do this. We need someone exactly like her who's not afraid to speak out and speak out for our benefit. She doesn't care about backlash. That's been proven. She don't give a damn. And I want y'all to stop holding her, because although I know 92% of black women did not vote for Trump, we know that you don't agree with his antics. But also, at the same token, stop using that as a reason to not vote for Dr. Heavenly, because she is exactly who we need. You fight fire with fire. Ain't no us going high. None of that type shit. We don't need someone to give us a political face that's known to be fake, that has proven to be fake. Look at all the millions of people that's been around him, all these successful lawyers, successful in their own right, who's been in Congress, who's now fallen to the feet of Trump because Because what they do, that's their sole amount of income. That is their bread and butter. We don't need no more motherfuckers like that. We need other educated people who's not afraid to speak out, who already have fame, who already have notoriety, who truly cares about the people. And Dr. Heavenly is exactly that. Why wouldn't you vote for her?
Listen, I'm not in Georgia, so I don't have a dog in this fight. But to all of my people who are from Georgia, let me know something. Would you vote for Dr. Heavenly? Now, based on Dr. Heavenly's response to Toya, it appears that she took Quad's advice. Because initially, during some of her speaking engagements, Dr. Heavenly was hesitant to share her backstory and to tell people that she grew up in poverty and was once a recipient of food stamps before becoming a world-renowned doctor, because she felt that it would make her look less congressional. But Quad was like, hell no, F that. Share your story, because what people need right now are representatives that keep it real and really understand the plight of real people.
Why won't you say that?
I grew up on government assistance, right?
Those are the things
Went
that
to the
you
inner
say.
city schools.
Those are the things.
I don't think that that's congressional, so I don't say it.
But it's not about. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to open up the floor to somebody else.
And I'm not proud of how.
Baby, no. Let me tell you something. It's not about being congressional. That's where you're going wrong. It's about being human. It's about being having that relatability. You live the life that a lot of our people today are living. People are trying to figure out how they're going to eat, so the SNAP benefits are gone. We're 2 weeks ahead of Thanksgiving. It's somebody right now don't know what they're gonna put on their table. You can talk and speak to that. You came up on government assistance. Why is that embarrassing? No, that's not embarrassing. That is not embarrassing. She provided. She did what she had to do, and there's so many other people out here. They're trying to they're making ends meet. So they might got to go to the food pantries. They might have to go and have food stamps. Right now they can't even get food stamps. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't. Let me tell you something. The beauty and the most power you have, if you never hear me say anything, friend, the most power that you have is being who you are and telling who you are and telling your story. If you unlock that, I don't think there'll be a candidate stronger than you. And that's it. He wants you to
get up on the stage quiet and talk about my past and sit up there and then cry.
But here's the thing.
That's not.
Okay, but how about we do this? How about you get used to talking about your past, that in your upbringing. So when you do, and you're all on stages and large platforms, now you can talk about it without crying, but it's still heartfelt. Why don't we get used to doing that? Why don't we normalize that with you? Stop hiding. Two people that I know that hide, and y'all both my friends, but you and that damn jacket, y'all do not want to cry. Y'all do not. Everything is not beautiful. Everything is not pretty.
We grew up in a different time from you, Quad. We did, and we were taught to be strong, and that wasn't something that we did was cry. You know, my mama would say, don't cry. I give you something to cry about. Don't you cry.
Well, sweetheart, here's the thing. There are a lot of things out here, a lot of ways. Our parents, they try to do the very best that they can with what they got and with what they know. But what we do as we grow and matriculate and become adults, we can set the tone and the pathway for our lives. You can cry. It's okay. It is cleansing. It's purified. You're tearing up right now.
Yeah, don't tear up. Because it makes people know you. But that doesn't make you a crybaby.
That's why I'm worried about being a crybaby.
It don't make you strong.
You are strong. You still are strong. Actually, your upbringing is what builds your character. It makes you strong. So what? Yes, you were raised on government assistance. So what? So what? Y'all did what y'all had to do, and she did as very best as she could with you. And look at what you turned into today. Where's the embarrassment in that? There's no weakness in it. I'm telling you, trust me, and I know you trust me.
I believe you. Yes, I have to talk about it more because I can't get on a debate and start crying in front of all them people. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I'm so glad that Quad told Dr. Heavenly that she should never be ashamed of her past, especially the fact that her family received food stamps and government assistance when she was young, because needing help is not something that you should ever be embarrassed about. And I love what Quad is saying, because Quad is telling Dr. Heavenly that by telling her story, she isn't exposing herself, she's potentially empowering somebody else, because she's showing people who are still in a struggle that your starting place does not predict your destination, and you can come from difficulty instability, poverty, chaos, etc., and still rise up into purpose, success, and peace. That's what beauty from ashes looks like. Because here's the thing that a lot of people forget. When someone says, yeah, my family struggled and I still made it, that's not something to be ashamed about, because that's testimony. That's oxygen for somebody who feels stuck. That's hope for somebody who's holding on to a thread. Every time someone is bold enough to say, I've been there, they're actually lighting a path for the next person to walk through. And while Dr. Heavenly may fear that her backstory may not be congressional enough, I would argue that perhaps that's exactly what we need. More politicians whose backstories aren't congressional enough, who can relate to the needs of the average citizen because they weren't born with silver spoons in their mouths and they didn't grow up in a mansion with a $10 million trust fund. Now, after Dr. Heavenly announced that she was running for Congress, a lot of people were wondering, will she return to Married with Medicine? But Dr. Heavenly says that when she prayed on it, she didn't see the show in her future.
I didn't know on Bravo you ain't allowed to run for office.
Really?
We're not allowed to run for office, but hell, I didn't know it. And ignorance is bliss. But
Yes.
baby, I had all this switching thing. And you know, if I feel like I'm changing, I'm doing something unprecedented.
Yeah.
Because initially it took them 8 weeks to get my contract together because they said you can't do it. You can't tell me what I can't do.
That's right.
Then they did it again, the same thing, right? It took them 8 weeks. We only filmed 12 weeks. It took them 8 weeks. They had to get outside counsel to see if they could cover it, how they could cover it,
Right.
you know, and things like that. And they came back and they, you know, and they got the parameters where they can show it on
Okay.
the show.
If you when you win,
When I win, I win, speak it.
are you gonna still be able to do the show?
That's a question. That's a question. That's a
Yeah.
question. But when God gave me the plan, I didn't see the show in it. I didn't see the show in it. Now, trust me, when we'll probably have one more. Okay, am I talking too much, Freddie? Oh, am I saying too much?
Yeah, Freddie
whatever
not
God,
here.
whatever
Freddie not
God,
here.
he not here. Whatever God got for me, that's what I'm willing to do. And it is a big deal. It
Yeah.
is the time. You know, the show paid good. It's
Yes.
dope. But God got a.
Let me tell you something. I think it's very interesting that Bravo has a clause that says you can't run for office. That's crazy. Listen, let me know what you think about everything that we discussed in today's video, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.